Oh, hello. I thought I'd do a little health update. I feel really dreadful this morning. I got up at 10. It took me quite a while to get ready and use my inhaler. I've got a nebulizer, or what's it called? Spacer. And I used the one that's relate. No, it's the preventer. I've been using these new inhalers for about a week now, I think, or more. But they're not really helping me. In the evening, I can't smoke at all now, which is a good thing, I suppose. I can hardly walk, but that's like that today. I can only shuffle around a few steps, go into the kitchen. Not really eating. I don't have the energy to make myself anything to eat. Sometimes I'm thinking I might have like medium severity chronic fatigue syndrome. There's so many different things wrong with me. I might not have it. It might just be my lungs. I'm having my heart rhythm tested tomorrow. ECG, I think you call it. I think they call it EKG in America, I'm not sure. It's when they put those wires on you, different parts of the body. I think the ankle as well. As far down as the ankle, I'm not sure. And they're on sticky pads. And when you take them off, it leaves all like sticky jelly behind. And even though they give you like a cloth to wipe it off, when you get home you find more sticky stuff. So a nurse is doing that at my local surgery. That never used to be done at my local surgery. Always used to be done at the hospital. And it's about, for me anyway, it's about a 25-minute walk. For someone who can walk properly, say a younger person, well no, someone my age, without any disabilities could walk there in 15 minutes, I think. So I might have to get a cab. I don't want to pass out before I get into the doctor's surgery. I don't want to fall over in the street, that's the last thing I want. Cabs cost a lot of money now. It's about, I think the minimum now is £7. And then if you get one back, that's £14. Really hope to try and walk. Or if I get a cab there, I might have a bit more energy to walk home, but maybe, I don't know. My partner wants to take me out for a meal tomorrow. It's a Ukrainian restaurant. They do other European food as well. Not just Ukrainian, but I'm going to try the Ukrainian food because I've not eaten. I made a Ukrainian stew in one of my videos, cooking videos. It was pork, I think, and it was really nice. But I've not really eaten Ukrainian food. It's a little bit like Polish, a little bit like Russian, but it's unique. It's beetroot soup washed is actually a Ukrainian dish originally, and so is chicken. We used to call it chicken Kiev, didn't we? Now we call it chicken Kiev. Yeah, so that's some nice. They do nice pancakes and crepes, savoury ones, and you can have like sour cream sauce, mushroom sauce, things like that. I love that sort of stodgy food. So I'll probably be going for that. And there's something with beetroot and it's got kvass in it. Don't know if you've ever drunk kvass. You can buy it in the East European shops. Looks like beer. It's got the taste of rye bread, and it's a cold drink. You drink it in the summer in, say, countries like Russia, Ukraine, Poland, and it's really nice. Uh, it's fermented, but it's got hardly any alcohol in it. You'd have to drink bottles of it, which you literally couldn't do. If you make it yourself, I mean, I've researched how to make kvass, and you need to make a starter out of rye flour, I think, and you need to get oak leaves and God knows what. I know that's for gherkins, I think. It's not easy, and then you have to keep it in a cool, dry place. Well, there's not a lot of room in that cupboard. Uh, I'd like to have a go at making it one day. Anyway, it's a brown-looking drink. It looks like Coca-Cola. It tastes a tiny little bit like Coca-Cola. Don't know why. It tastes a little bit like beer and Coca-Cola combination, but with a bready rye bread taste. I love rye bread. So, yeah, I hope they've got kvass as drinks, because that's the drink that I will pick. I don't usually drink alcohol with food, not at the meal. Don't see the point. It's a waste of the alcohol. Drinking is something I do separately from eating. They say don't drink on an empty stomach. I think, why's that? They say, because the alcohol reaches the brain quicker and you get drunk more quickly, or tipsy, or merry, whatever. So usually I just drink like several hours before I've eaten, and in that way you get the proper buzz. Don't worry, I don't get drunk. I don't do anything silly, like dancing on tables in restaurants. No, I have done that before. Many, many years ago when I could dance. Um, but I don't think I'm going to have the energy to go out, get dressed, put makeup on, do something like this awful fringe. I think this is really spot my look. If it was lower, I don't think I would have got those comments, those negative comments. Um, my face has changed a lot, actually. You know, it's getting fatter again. It's getting fatter because I'm taking my thyroxine medication regularly, so I'm going to put on weight again, unfortunately. But when I look back to I've been doing YouTube now for about 19 months, but when I go back to my earlier videos, I started off when I was really fat, but then I started to lose it gradually. I think it's because I became underactive. Yeah, I think I became underactive for quite a while, so I lost quite a bit of weight. And when I look back to those early days, even when I was fat, my hair looked beautiful. It was really blonde, uh, yellowy blonde, natural as well. Now it's got more grey in it, so it's duller, and it looks more sort of like light brown now. But it's still all right. It's still blonde, I think, light brown blonde. Hasn't got a lot of grey in it, just mainly at the front that I can see. I don't know about the underneath. That might have more grey in it. Yeah, like if I pick it up like that, you can see the grey. I'm not bothered about it. What I don't like is still grey hair. Is that what people with very dark hair get? Mind you, my dad had that colour, and he was meant to be blonde when he was younger. I don't know. Oh yeah, in his 20s and 30s maybe, but when he got to his 40s, his hair it was grey. It was just like a steel grey, proper grey colour. But then when he got into his 60s, I think, or 50s, his hair went white and it looked better than the awful grey colour that he had in his 40s. That's horrible. It was horrible. Um, and my mum's got white hair, pure white. She's had it for years now, obviously. It looks really nice. It suits her. People used to say, and there's no different colours in it. It's just pure white all over. No yellow or anything like that in it. And people used to say, you've got beautiful colour hair. Do you actually dye it that colour? Uh-uh. She's got lovely thick hair. She's got thin hair, but lots of it. So it's thick. It looks thick. Uh, I've got a man coming round today, but don't tell anyone. He's coming to look at the kitchen floor. I phoned up my housing association and I said, this has been going on for about 5 years now. It's getting worse. I'm fearing for my life. And because I'm frightened I'm going to fall through it. It's possible. And I said, make sure you send round a surveyor. Has to be a surveyor. I kept saying it must be a proper surveyor. Because the last 2 times I sent down 2 different people. They sent one that was really worried about the floor and he was really angry, like it was my fault. And then they sent this young man, very young man, pleasant, laid back. And he said, oh, don't worry about it. I don't think it's going to take that long. We'll just dig in here a little bit, or maybe dig in there a little bit and pull the lino or whatever you call it, the top floor up to see the subfloor. Well, my mum's kitchen was gutted. She had black mould and her floor was spongy. Her floor was spongy like mine. But I haven't noticed any mould. That could be underneath, couldn't it? I don't know. That could be under the subfloor even. I don't know what's going on underneath the subfloor. Um, but this road, before, say, 1990, it's not a road that you can go through. So it's called Starts Hill Avenue. Oh, giving my address away. Oh, never mind, don't worry. It's you can drive in, but you can't drive through, so you have to come back out. Um, it was a marshy place, a swampy place with part of a river going through it. Don't know what river, a trickle of a river it must have been, but it was like marshland. Yeah, they built these houses on marshland. That was quite a long time ago, and the houses are still standing, thank goodness. But I don't know what's up with my house. It's on the corner, and my next door neighbour's house, kitchen floor is fine. I walked on it, didn't feel spongy, so might find out the reason. Not today, obviously. I don't know what's going to happen. We might have to they might have to take all our kitchen units out, and then we might have to stay in a hotel or something. I don't know. Or did my mum just stay in a hotel because it was black mould? Maybe. But she didn't have to stay in a hotel because she got a boyfriend, so she stayed with him. But I don't want a great big hole, in the kitchen. I'm worried because I slept walked recently. I might sleepwalk into a hole, or my cat might disappear down the hole. So we might have to, the housing association might have to pay for us to stay in like one of those cheap hotels, like Travel Lodge or something like that. I'm dreading it. I'm dreading the workmen coming. I don't think they use this company called Equins anymore because they were terrible. And this company kept changing their name. They had a different name before they were Equins. orangey, NG, yeah, really bad reviews. And most of the workers were from Romania, and I don't think they were that great workers. So I don't think they really knew what they were doing half the time. I'm not criticising all Romanian builders, plumbers, etc. Well, the actual plumbers were English and the electricians were English, but the men that actually do the physical hard work, like fitting in the units, because they're all ready made. They didn't make them themselves, they were all ready made. They just had to sort of drill them to the walls or something. I don't know. Didn't really watch it. It was horrible. Uh, I found it very difficult with the upheaval because it took about 3 weeks. There's men in and out of the house all the time. I was using a bucket in the cupboard room, but I couldn't use a bucket now. It'd be impossible. Impossible. I just don't want all that upheaval again. Having the fridge freezer in the living room, the microwave in the living room. God knows where they're going to put the cooker and the washing machine. Well, they'll probably have to put them in here. We'll have to get rid of furniture. Um, put it all together. It's just going to be horrible. Uh, I don't know how to get through it. Thinking about it is causing me a lot of stress, so I try not to think about it. But I'm going to tell them I want minimal stress. I want minimal stress. Anyway, the house was like that, leaning into next door's house when we moved in 2001. All our kitchen cupboard doors were always like not straight, wonky. And I got just the drawers in the living room. It's got little drawers. It's got 15 drawers in it altogether. It's nice looking. It's something you would have in a living room. I don't think you'd have it in a bedroom. You could have it in a bedroom, I think. But it looks nice in this room. It's dark, a sort of medium colour wood. It's not real wood, I don't think. It's just coated in real wood. Uh, anyway, the drawers kept opening all the time. It was so annoying. My desk's got this thing that pulls out. That kept coming out. And I was spending my days just shutting drawers like that. It's like something in a game show. But then I had the idea to put some coasters under the feet, the front 2 feet of this item of furniture. Yeah, we're leaning. And everything looks wonky in the house to me. When I look at the bed, when I stand in front of my dressing table, and I look at the bed that's directly in front, it never looks straight. It always looks wonky. Anyway, that's my video. Yeah, I think I went on for a bit too long. Hope you like it. Bye.